So a lot of athletes struggle with pull-ups, whether that's getting more pull-ups or just getting their first one. And we see people do a lot of variations, especially when it comes to substitutions and CrossFit workouts. So the most common substitution we see is ring rows, which is great. We're trying to build that upper back up. We want to build our rowing ability, but we also want to get into that vertical plane of motion. And we find that banded pull-ups usually just lead to more banded pull-ups. Ring rows, if people are able to cheat it in a very, they don't mean to, but they get tired, so they make it a little bit easier on themselves because they just want to get through a workout. So we found another variation, not that we found it, it was shown to me online. If you ever heard of Movement Fix, Dr. Ryan DeBell, he works with someone named John, Functional Movement Training. If I'm saying it right, I'm probably getting it wrong, very sorry if you see this. But I saw him do this in a video. It's a ring row, ring pull-up variation that's easy to load, easy to modify for a lot of people. So if you're one of those people out there trying to get pull-ups, you might want to add this in to help you out. So first thing first, we want to get these rings set up right around shoulder height, okay? Because when we get into this, our butt should not be able to touch the ground. So here I am, grabbing the rings right around shoulder height. I'm just going to go straight down and then move my feet a little bit in front. This is the easiest variation of it, feet a little bit in front of you. As you can see, I'm a little bit in a vertical torso. I'm not in a ring row. My eyes are straight forward. The biggest mistake we see at the bottom is people look up. Don't look up. I can come elbows down, chin above my hands, slow down. And this is much more like a pull-up than the ring row, okay? Now, the most common mistake we see, again, is we see people look up in it, so they end up in a ring row variation instead of in a ring pull-up variation. Now, to make this harder, you can actually have your feet a little bit more straight out in front of you, or you can also put your feet in a box, so now you're in an L. So whether or not you have pull-ups or not, try this out. It's a lot harder than it looks. If you do have pull-ups and you know the top end, your weak end, or maybe the bottom, you can also use this variation to work in a very specific range of motion. All right, so try out this ring row, ring pull-up variation. You're definitely gonna get a pump from it. Let me know how it goes.